Welcome back to the program. You know, there is no bigger name in the music industry here in New England and actually around the world than Dirty Deeds. I have gone to see them. Full disclosure, I'm a groupie. Please welcome to the program from Dirty Deeds, Mr. Bob Conti. Hello, sir.
Hello, how you doing, Mike?
Nice to see you, my friend. Normally, I see you on stage and I'm doing this, looking up at you. Thank you so much for your time. And Bob, we're so excited. We share this enthusiasm. 2021, tell everybody about your backstory with Dirty Deeds, how long you've been gracing the stage and really just entertaining people.
Well, I could start from the beginning. I started a band many years ago called Touch.
Sure.
I started that in December of '78, played with that group for 25 years straight. And then the business around the 90s started going a little different. It wasn't like, because we were doing the hair band rock in the 80s and all that. And then we seen music changing more. The grunge scene came in, and it was harder for rock bands to get work. So a band from Taunton, Massachusetts called Fat Angus we're looking for a singer. And my wife says, you know, you sound pretty good singing that stuff. Why don't you try out for that group? So I tried out for Fat Angus, got it, went in the group. The guitar player, Dave McCarron, he got sick. So I started Dirty Deeds shortly after. And Dirty Deeds has been together now 21 years.
It is.
I would never dream to be as successful as it is.
Absolutely, Bob. You know, when I first saw you probably well over 10 years ago, 15 years ago, doing an outdoor event, just getting out of the vehicle, walking through the parking lot, I was like, wow, these guys are good. I just gave it one of those. And then I snuck right up to the front, and it is the ultimate ACDC experience. What you guys do, people talk about it like I do. I've seen probably 20, 25 shows. You know, we go down to, whether you're down the Cape or you're in Rhode Island or wherever you are, we always say, yeah, let's go see Dirty Deeds, because it's just that.
Yeah, we put a lot of work into it. It didn't just happen that way. You really, if you're doing a tribute, no matter the ACDC or whatever, my firm belief is you have got to really work on that artist you're doing and mimic them and singing everything, because people expect, when they go see a tribute, they expect to feel that they're seeing that group. So you got to really put the work in. It isn't just, oh, we'll just do the songs and we're a tribute now. It ain't that easy. There's a lot of work that goes into Dirty Deeds. I have very dedicated people, and they work hard at their craft, and it's paying off for us.
Well, it absolutely does. And from yourself as the front man, the showman, the ultimate show, your guitar player, I mean, everyone, you have a great crew too. I know your son, Nate, is fully involved, and what a nice, thing for him to be part of the legacy of his dad, and the load-in, the setup. I see people, wanting to get autographs, and it's really, as I said, it's that experience.
I appreciate it, but I got to say this. Any band, especially our band, you're only as good as your crew. And we have a great crew, and they make us sound good, look good. They just there hours before and hours after. Our job is easy compared to theirs, and my hat goes off to them, whether it's my son or not, because I've always believed in a good crew.
You're only as good as the crew.
Like your show that what you're doing right now.
Sure, yeah. The guys here, producer Cody and Kevin, they make me look adequate. It's interesting. Years ago, when I had some hair, I was in a little hack around band too, and then I moved into stand-up comedy, which is still kind of a work in progress. But when you're in a rock and roll band, the pretty girls come up and they're like, "Oh my God, let's hang out, woohoo!" And when you're a comedian, it's like, "Oh my God, you're funny. Meet my boyfriend."
Yeah, rock and roll is a great business to be in, but you got to keep yourself straight down the line, or I mean, alcohol, drugs, womanizing, all those things can destroy a good band as well. So
Oh,
you got to keep your head on straight. But yeah, rock and roll musicians get all the fringe benefits.
sure. And, it's about taking care of yourself. Another thing that I always admired about you is you keep yourself in incredible shape. And not only would you close your eyes and say, oh my God, it's him, but then you open up, you're like, oh, the guy's jacked up. He's taking care of himself. He's working out. He's also putting good things in his body to preserve his longevity.
Exactly. That's what you have to do. It's just like sports. If you want to keep playing the game, which music's the game, just like athletes have their game, then you've got to do certain things to have that longevity. You just can't look at doing it for a couple of years. I always knew I wanted to play for life, so I got lucky. So I knew to do it for life. When I was back in the early 80s, if I'd lived that lifestyle now, and many musicians will tell you, we'd all be dead. You've got to put your blinders on and just look where you're going.
Well, we all dabbled in those types of things during the 80s. I blame Miami Vice.
It was cool, but now it's like, it makes sense that to live a long life, you got to take care of yourself.
You got to take care of yourself, and you are taking care of business. My old manager told me years ago, he said, if you don't take care of business, the business will take care of you. Dirty Deeds, how do people find out about you folks?
How do they find out? We got a website. It's www.dirtydeedstribute.com. You can go on that. You can get us on Facebook. We have a Facebook page, Dirty Deeds. We also have Twitter. We have all of those things. But really, to get to us, you just go on the website, and that will bring you all the information you need, the Facebook page.
Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy some Dirty Deeds. A little extra special with our furry best friends on National Puppy Dog Day, which should be every day. Who do we have here with us today, Bob?
You got Stella and Cody, and Sammy's in the other room on a heating pad.
It's a house full of fur. That is Bob Conti and his son, Nate Conti. That's Dirty Deeds. These guys put on the ultimate ACDC experience. Look at our furry best friends. Hello, Stella. Hello, Cody. You guys rock on. Thank you very much.
Take care, Mike.
More Late Night New England's coming up. Woof.
Ooh, Late Night New England. At least our dogs, they think we're cool.